turning the yarns in tow. Through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow, Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abiaks, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one pearl, one story's flow. Tales of stitches everywhere we go.
Because I always hear the Count from Sesame Street.
What? Oh, the Count from Sesame Street? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And on that note, good evening. Welcome to one episode. There you go, Kim.
Oh man, we found that rabbit hole real fast.
Yeah.
Man, it's like we were just talking about. It's been quite an exciting week. We've had so many people get a hold of us about retreat.
Mm-hmm.
That I mean, it still feels like, oh, it's April. It's a long time away, but not really.
We're halfway through February.
We're halfway through February already. One of the big questions we did get was, like, we've been running our anniversary special that goes until next week for our anniversary, where you pay $75 instead of $80 if you register and pay before the 20th. But yes, you can still register after February 20th. You actually have until March 15th to register.
Yeah.
So you still have a couple of weeks afterwards. Now, I know that puts us a month out, but it also, we can make sure that numbers and stuff are at the hotel. Everybody's registered and attached to our group. The best way to be attached to the group, if you're staying at the Sure Stay in Drumheller, is to phone them directly. They do have a number you can call and tell them that you're part of the knitting ladies, the yarn group. They know who we are. And we're in April.
And that's the way to get the discounted rate that they've offered us as well. It's not available on their website.
Right.
So
this is a rate they've given us that is, not a public rate. They have given us a very special rate. Thanks, Leon's mom. So the hotel
and thank you to
itself.
all of the staff there. They always treat us so well.
Oh, wonderfully.
Yes.
We get spoiled when we're there, and it extends to everybody. The hotel amenities include a pool, a hot tub, a gym. So make sure you bring your swimsuits and whatever you require. It also includes your breakfast. It does serve a hot breakfast that starts.
And they have elevators.
And they have elevators. Yes, it is a fully accessible hotel. They have a patio, which when the weather's as nice as it was last year, we will certainly be taking advantage of. As long as we keep Kim with her feet in a bucket of ice.
And in the shade.
And in the shade. And they have umbrellas.
Yeah.
So there were lots of amenities there. So your registration, which is $80, or $75 if you book by the 20th, includes your skills kit, your swag, coffee, and whatever in the suite for the weekend. So there's always something to nibble and drink. But it does not include your accommodation. You are responsible for that, as well as your.
It includes your group dinner on the Saturday.
Wait, oh yeah, but yeah, it includes the community dinner, and we've also decided lunch as well on Saturday. So we have Saturday we're together, and so if you don't have to worry about meals on Saturday. So we do need to know if you have any dietary concerns. We do try and plan a pretty generic meal, one that can be enjoyed by all without sort of pointing fingers. And we just have a lot of fun. schedule. What's our schedule, Connie?
We don't have one other than Saturday.
Basically, it's knit, craft, whatever, sleep, eat, coffee, knit, repeat.
Color. Yeah.
Color.
Yeah.
What
Swim.
would like to do? Read a book. We have people who come that are, quote, non-crafters, that just come to spend the weekend with, where it's quiet, where they're with a group of people that they can enjoy and relax to be around. And we don't
Well,
care
as
if you
quiet
craft.
as our group tends to be.
Well, quiet. This group, somebody's nose will grow.
Now, we do typically have, at least at some point during the weekend, there's a movie playing in the suite.
Normally it's playing all weekend, and we will warn
Usually.
you, there are a bunch of Potterheads, so do not be surprised if it's Harry Potter.
You
Or
get
Lord of the
sorted
Rings,
while
or
you're
something
there.
else. So we're pretty we're pretty eclectic.
Yeah.
As I sit here wearing my Hufflepuff shirt. Yeah. Cool.
Saturday is sort of the big day. Saturday we
Mhm.
do our gift exchange. The gift exchange is a blast. We have an absolute riot doing this.
Yeah. So
The
for
gift-
the gift exchange, anyone that wants to participate brings a gift that's valued at about $45. You can stash dive for it, you can craft for it, but we ask that you bring a gift if you're participating valued at $45, and then you're going to leave with a gift with, approximately that value. A lot of times people do tend to shop very well for that price point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if it's something, if there's a craft you make, it's what you would value your craft at. And it does not have to be wool. It does not have to be it can be candles and a good book, or candles and a hot chocolate. It can be whatever you'd like it to be. If we're not restricted in that way. It does have to be wrapped, because we play a little game. We have a game dice. And no one can open it until the end of the game.
Unless the dice tells you so.
Unless the dice,
Yes.
there's one spot that says, open your present. But we have a lot of fun. And then Saturday is also when we do our skills session. Again, it's very informal if you want to take part. You take part. The last one, we all took part. We just all had such a good day. Carol did a great job. She volunteered to teach us how to include beading in our projects, and just had a fun day with her for the whole day. So
This time we will be working on creating
some organization.
well, we're calling them a 5-word journal. You can use them for however you would like to organize, whatever you would like to organize.
And I know it's got really nothing to do with the skill sets, but one of my spinning wheels will be coming with me, and because there have been some people who've asked they would like to try spinning. So I said I would bring my spinning wheel. Another rabbit hole for you to find. And I also have some drop spindles I'll be bringing, which you'll be welcome to take home with you if you want to take them and enjoy them. So just to give people a chance. Because
Does that mean I should try and get Marilla in the car too?
Pardon?
I said, should I try and get Marilla in my vehicle as well?
That's up to you. See, I'm fortunate because mine folds up and goes into a backpack and can travel in his backpack.
Well, Marilla just gets, seatbelted into the back seat usually, but it's finding space. Marilla is my spinning wheel.
Yes. Yeah, apparently you're supposed to name your spinning wheels. I didn't know that. So he's called Bob because I didn't. My minstrel is Bob. The other Kromsky is called Betty. I don't know. So yes, I have developing a herd. I'm not as bad as some people. If you remember Alston when she was on our show, she talked about her herd.
Yes.
How
Definitely.
it goes. So, yeah.
And
So,
I mean, we want people that attend the retreat to know we don't profit off of the retreats. Our goal is to make them affordable for people to attend.
Yeah.
We are not in this to profit off of them at all. We just want to get away and expand our fiber community.
yeah.
We want to make these
Definitely.
retreats so that people can afford to attend them. That is our main goal with the retreats. We want to make it so that you can hopefully budget to attend them at a price point that's comfortable for you.
Yeah. Now, we do also at Drumheller, we have some people who live locally. So
Yeah.
they just pay the registration fee. They don't have to worry about hotel fees. So
Yeah, they just
were
pay the registration fee and
yeah, they just thought this was great because it did not exclude them from coming because they didn't have to stay at the hotel then when they lived 3 blocks away.
Mhm.
So
The only thing we will need to know when you register is if you have any allergies with regards to food so that we can plan ahead for snacks to make sure, because we've had people in the past where there have been gluten allergies, so we've made sure that snacks can accommodate them and that meals can accommodate them.
Yeah.
So we do try to the best of our ability to accommodate dietary restrictions.
Yes.
And I mean, if your spouse decides that they want to come to Drumheller just to keep you company on the trip and so they can go exploring, they are welcome to sign up just for the group dinner part as well.
Yeah.
And spend the rest of the weekend wandering around Drumheller just enjoying the sights.
Yep. There's some beautiful spots if you're a photography nut. There's some gorgeous places around there. I've heard the golf course is pretty decent if you're into golfing.
Yeah. Hiking, cycling.
Yeah, hiking. There is a driving tour you can do. The only part of that I know will not be open is the ferry, because the ferry doesn't open until the May long weekend. But the rest of the driving tours, and that takes you through like Horseshoe Canyon and other places.
I wonder if they finished the construction on the highway yet from the last 2 years.
Probably not. They probably moved it to the other side, to the other lane. You know,
Probably.
probably. So Friday, Thursday night we have an informal meet and greet in the suites, and just a chance to get to know one another and find out what we're doing. Just have some fun together. Saturday, we meet in the suite after 9, anytime after 9.
Yeah, the suite's usually open between 10 a.m. and 9 p.m. Depending if we happen to go out to wander the thrift stores or something, then obviously at that point our suite's probably not open. But
Saturday we normally go
but
on
we
a
have
downtown crawl or out to the museum. Or
yeah.
So we just
Now their thrift stores can be quite the experience. Helen and I, the one year, managed to find a bunch of mini skein sets.
Yeah.
Helen found a full loom.
Yeah.
At one of them. You never know what you'll find in the thrift.
Yeah, it was a Canadian-made loom.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. It was too big to fit in my car to bring home. Although he did offer to deliver it for me. I still would have to find out.
So are we going to see if it's still there?
No. No, I'm hoping it's found a wonderful home by now. So it's very relaxed. To us, a retreat is a time to retreat. It's a time to step away from the normal, spend some time relaxing, rejuvenating, and taking that downtime that we so desperately need these days. So,
It lets you get away from the stress of the daily everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do bring your projects, whatever you're working on. You will be sent a list of things we recommend you bring. And that's just from experience talking, because we habitually forget things. Now, the nice thing about Drumheller is there's a Walmart or something up the road, so, and the Friesens across the road. So if you do forget something, it's not like it's, going out to Jasper.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere, and you're an hour or so away from the closest stores.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we have been at retreats before where people have forgotten bedding when we were at a retreat that you had to bring your own bedding. I think we had someone forget their clothes one year.
Yes, underwear.
Yeah. What was it, Connie?
Underwear.
Underwear. Yeah. How do you forget?
Somebody forgot their underwear.
I'm not sure how you forget it. That's usually the first thing in my suitcase.
So we will warn you, last year when we were there, the weather hit 30 degrees in Drumheller. Now, I know we are a week or so earlier than last year, but just be warned at that time of year, the weather can be very up and down in Drum, which is no problem as far as I'm concerned. I don't mind a little. So it's just a fun time, just a time to relax and be together with people with the same interests. The only thing we do ask, and this we are quite adamant about, is that as a chance to be away, a chance to relax and rejuvenate, that politics, any sort of controversial conversations are kept to an absolute minimum, and preferably stop at the door. If it's a conversation that you really wish to have with someone, we ask you, you may be asked very gently to take it outside. Because we try to make this the safest place for mental health, for emotional health. We certainly don't want to cause a situation where someone is going to be offended if we can avoid it. So please be aware that this is a safe place as far as we're concerned. This is a chance for you to relax and just forget the world for a little bit. With so much going on, we're really feel that is an important part of our retreats.
If the weather's nice this year, we may have to go knit at the Hoodoos.
That'd be nice.
That's a thought. Oh, if you do the downtown walk and the dinosaur walk, you just better be prepared if you take your knitting, because those dinosaurs are sneaky.
The velociraptor.
The velociraptors tried to steal your knitting. And
the
your
hats. Yeah. The one, dinosaur, though, she just kind of wanted to sit there and look at your knitting.
Yeah, she was very comfortable. Yes.
The one in the corner, the little lady.
Yeah. She did have a purse with her, so I didn't know if it was her purse or her project bag that she was trying to make sure the velociraptors did not get.
Well, it might have been her knitting bag.
That's what I mean. She just
or
didn't.
Crochet bag, or
So the velociraptors or the Hoovers didn't get into it,
Yep. There is also a wonderful coffee roaster there that Helen and Connie quite enjoy. And they have a local brewery there.
Oh, that's also
They also do their own pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's at least one restaurant that's been featured on We Got In Here. So yeah, there's lots of different things to do and try, and if all you want to do is spend the day sitting in the pool, have fun.
Yeah, go enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we're looking forward to it. Let me tell you.
And we are still planning to have a live stream next week for our 1-year anniversary of Yabby Yaks podcast.
A whole year, I can't believe it.
I know. There was a post put up today on our Facebook page if there are any topics you would like to see us cover on the podcast, please let us know.
And we did get a reply.
I mean, we tend to go down rabbit holes, but we'd still like to know what you'd like to hear us talk about.
Yeah, we have been getting replies, so that's good to know. We'll get them scheduled in.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to post it, message us. That's fine. If you don't want to post it publicly, just message us and we'll.
Yeah. Just send us a message. Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, so don't forget to follow our Facebook, our Instagram. I don't know what else we're on.
We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we have set up WhatsApp, and I've also, I think, set up Discord for it.
We haven't got much. We haven't used WhatsApp much for this group anyway, just because sometimes you end up with something. But, don't forget to check the website. See what's coming up when, we try and keep that updated as much as we can. And, of course, that's where you register for retreat.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, as you can see, we're still doing our knit along. Connie, will you show us the progress you are making on your knit along? How's your sweater coming?
Well, yes, there it is.
Wow.
It's coming right along. Got all the all the repeats done. The armhole is here, so there's my progress past the armhole. Though it did say 14 inches, so I think we're going to be here a while.
I am not as far along. I am past the armhole.
She is past the armhole. So. Good girl. So,
and
so
little Speedy got Helen.
Well, see, now I have an excuse, okay? If you really want to know, this is I'm like Connie, I have mine upside down. Here's my armhole.
Yep.
I have an excuse, and I love the expression. I found it somebody posted it on Facebook the other day, and I thought that describes it beautifully. I have been suffering from canine paralysis. I have a little black dog that has decided that my lap is the place she has to be the whole time. So I kind of get pinned by a 10-pound fluff of fur.
And forced knitting.
So forced knitting. So that's the only reason I'm this far, because normally I'd be more like in between Kim and Connie. So the pattern we are doing...
I'm lucky that I'm this far because I've had to chase my knitting bag around a couple of times. So.
Oh. So you don't have
it grew some Labrador limbs and...
So this is the pattern called Easy Eyelet Yoke Cardigan. It's by Knititude, which is a Canadian designer. Her patterns are, we have done a couple of them, and they're very nice. This is a top-down cardigan, which I hadn't seen until Carol was showing us hers the last time we saw. And it's kind of nice because no seams. Nothing to sew up afterwards. Yay! And there are no buttons on it either. It is just like a wrap cardigan. It's just a very loose flowing cardi. Yes. And so, Kim, what wool are you using?
I'm sorry?
What wool are you using?
I was going to say, is she looking for it?
I know, I missed what you said.
I'm going, is she looking for the label?
But I missed what you said, and yeah. I apologize, I missed what you said.
What is the wool you are using?
Oh, I am using an alpaca nylon wool off of Temu. It's literally called alpaca wool.
And what color is it?
And I think Connie's using the same one. This one, it actually looked like a darker green online, but it's just a nice dark foresty green. I have a bit of a green problem.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm using the same yarn as Kim, but I think they called mine coffee.
Oh.
but it's just a nice neutral. I figured since it was a cardigan, I'd like it to go with, the majority of things, and went for a nice neutral this time. So.
And I stash dive.
And Helen, what are you using?
And I'm using a bamboo. So
that'll be
it's going to be interesting to see how that drapes. So.
Yeah, it's a Karen Pantone. It's one they had it out for. I don't even think they do it anymore. It was the biggest craze for a while, and I had some, and I thought, oh, there's just enough there. So this one is a whole range of the Pantone, so it's the same color but different tones. There's one more below this one. There's a lighter one, and then I have the sleeves that I can do the same coloring going down. So I have enough wool to do that. So yeah, bamboo drapes.
That must have been a lot of those little kits.
1, 2, 4, 6 or 7 of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, because they're not very big on yardage. They look like a lot, but they're not.
No.
Yeah, so bamboo drapes very differently than wool. So it'll be interesting to see how it handles the. That's why I thought it would be nice as the open sweater.
Yeah.
Because it would swing and drape nicely. So yeah, I'm looking to, I like working with bamboo. I have some camel silk I've worked with before, and that drapes incredibly. That has a beautiful, and it's
I can't imagine how nice that'd be.
So soft, so soft. So yeah, that would be neat. So if you would let us know, what are some of the things you
getting to the end? It's gonna be ball 4 soon.
Well, we get to watch Connie do her joins.
Woohoo!
Yeah, maybe.
Gonna put her on the spot. Okay, Connie, we want to see your joins. But
Connie gets to try and show us the rest of the joins.
What you prefer?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sheep brand that you like to knit with? Do you have a plant fiber like bamboo, or I've actually seen, and I've been dying to try, sunflower. If you
really,
if you dry the stalks of sunflower, you soften them in a tub of water. You can actually pull fibers off of them, and you can spin it and card it. You can card it and spin it just like wool.
Oh, so it's like spinning flax almost.
Yeah. So I've been dying to try that one. And believe it or
Isn't
not,
that how they also do a lotus or water lily or whatever it is?
Yeah. Another one is if you have a snake plant or a mother-in-law tongue, they're very fibrous as well, and you can do the same thing. You can dry them and then soften them in water and pull the fibers out. So yeah, there's all sorts of different things out there. The sunflower one I was always fascinated with. I just never had a chance to do it, so it's something I look forward to trying.
Yeah, that would be very interesting for sure. So
the things we throw out that we don't realize we can actually be using and utilizing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, definitely. So
Connie looks like she's got a yarn barf.
Yeah, a little bit of one. So.
Oh dear.
Steal her stuff.
All right, I think we got it mostly entangled here now. So.
Well, we know we have people who join us every week or from all over. Not just Alberta, but all over Alberta, all across Canada. And we've been meeting some new people that have, had some life changes lately or moved to different locations and are missing their knitting community. And so we thought, well, we get together every week and knit and chat and talk to you. We'd like your opinion. Would you like an online community where we can get together every couple weeks? It would not be recorded. It would just be a chance to get together and meet, have a coffee, have a chat, have a listen, work on whatever you're crafting from your own home. We can
Here's a first. I sent her pulled my skein.
Yeah.
And there was an extra piece in there.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't even tied together. That's part of the face I was making at it as I untangled it. I was like,
you were looking kind of funny when I'm talking about the knitting community.
Because I was like, yeah, there were like two ends it looked like, and I'm like, that can't be. It can.
How weird.
Yeah, there's a first. So
well.
Right.
No, that's okay. I just know that with everything going on this week, and people are looking forward. This weekend for us is the long weekend, so
yes, it's family day weekend.
I think people are really looking forward to some time off and a chance to relax for a bit. The world around us is going absolutely crazy, and
well, the Olympics are still on.
Yeah,
I think.
Yes, it's only day 6. They're still on.
They're still on. You know, we've had all.
I'm not allowed to watch sports. I have been banned from watching sports. By Congress, I am not allowed to watch sports.
You're not allowed to watch sports when it's the team somebody wants you to win is playing.
Mm-hmm. I'm not risking it with the Canadian athletes either, though.
They're doing okay so far, so.
Well, that's good. I haven't been watching.
I have, so.
Yeah, we have one who
I'm not risking
sports and one who jigs qualified.
Yeah. I fully support the Canadian athletes. I don't want my
You'll read about their exploits and watch the highlights?
Yes, pretty much. I don't want to risk inadvertently, causing them to miss out on a medal. Because I've decided to tune in.
Ooh, she has very strong voodoo magic.
Yes.
Well, I seem to when it comes to some of the hockey teams, so yeah.
So in case you're wondering, Connie's doing and I know now because I do it all the time, a Russian join.
Yes, indeed. Just gotta trim the end here so that I can get it going nice and clean. There we go. Nice and clean for a join, no ends to weave in later.
I knit more hair into my sweaters.
Yeah, me too.
Dog hair or your hair?
My own and some little golden puppy's hair.
But mine's a little bit harder to unweave once it's knit in.
Yeah, mine too, but there tends to be lots of little Labrador glitter in mine. So.
Oh, okay.
On the weekend, my mom was trying to pull my hairs out of my knitting and realized it was a lost cause.
That was thoughtful of her to try.
Yes.
Yes, I did say Labrador glitter, but you stay out there. My knitting bag has spent enough time in your mouth today, sir. Zip closed, luckily.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you don't have an orange fur ball in there, too.
The door was closed prior to any creatures arriving, so.
Yes, I just happen to know that, Chester likes yarn as well.
Not with the same passion as Hoover anymore, thank goodness. And it's also kept pretty inaccessible to him. It's just Hoover who continues to enjoy Mummy's hobbies. So, as my whole knitting bag ran around in his mouth today. So, yeah, I wasn't too darn excited about it. So,
well, I guess we're reaching that time, aren't we? We've been on here for over half an hour, so thank you all for joining us. I know.
Thank you.
Remember to like, subscribe, share. If you're planning to attend retreat, remember to register. You still have a week left to get the discounted rate, but you can register until March 15th. And call the hotel to book your room. We would love to have you join us there.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking possibly next Friday for our live stream, but I will post on Facebook, I'm sure, once we get it all finalized.
Yeah. Once we get everything organized, yeah. Which is unusual for us. We normally are a little more organized than that.
Yeah.
Somehow we got wires crossed somewhere. Life happened. So thank you again to everybody who's been messaging us up this week. We've had lots of people chatting and asking about the retreat, which is why tonight was so retreat heavy. And just all sorts of questions and concerns and sharing of lives that went on this week. So we just appreciate each and every one of you. And we look forward to meeting you all in person.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, girls. We'll chat with you later.
Yeah. Have a wonderful night.
Night.
Wheels are turning, the yarn's in tow. Through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow. Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abiats, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one pearl, one story's flow. Tales of stitches everywhere we go.